Greetings, fellow armchair generals. My name is Tom, and I'm here with my Japanese campaign in Hearts of Iron 3 using the Black Ice modification version 10.43. I'm just continuing on with my gameplay for the day here, just breaking up my videos into nice little segments so you guys can view them at your leisure. We're doing very well as far as I'm concerned with the Chinese campaign. I definitely would like to hear from other people that have played Japan, where they have been in their endeavors against China and its allies. We've taken out all of the Chinese allies with the exception of the Gungzai Clique. They're going to be the next ones I need to address. And as you can see, China itself is just but a half. It has only about half or less of what it started the game with here. Um, we're overall, I think we're getting to the point of we're going to meet my 1938 promise, where I'll be go ahead and getting China conquered by then. It's just a matter now of getting some of these operations wrapped up here that I'm working on. We're still in phase 3 of this last operation where we're pushing to the river and joining up with our forces over here. We got a few provinces we got to start taking out here, and we'll work on that throughout this episode. Um, I've got a line, or will have a line up here where the Chinese forces are pretty much trapped in well, not trapped per se, but they're in this area. Any Chinese forces over here are pretty much just trapped. There's nothing that they're not going to be able to get out from where they're at. The Marines have been having a little bit of a tough time in their spots that they've taken. Um, they've been suffering continuous attacks along here, and I'm kind of thinking I want to probably pull back this unit to help bolster our defenses in this area here. We're also suffering a pretty devastating blow here on this area. I've already had, if you look at our forces, I've got a couple Marines that are just thoroughly exhausted. They've been undergoing combat here very recently after many weeks, if not a couple months, of absolutely no activity by the Chinese. All of a sudden, they've the Chinese have sprung into action and have attacked me on the ring around Shantou. We're driving south, or that is the goal, to drive south from up here straight down to Shantou, so we can cut off this huge swath of Chinese land and units. The beginning attack, though, is kind of stagnating because we're crossing the river. That's one reason. But for another, there are some pretty good German units here. German units, Chinese units here. One of them is a German trained infantry unit. So even my battle hardened units here are having a tough time in trying to push their way south here. We can't do any supporting attacks anywhere. It's got to be across the river to get to here. Um, to be honest, if I had the time and the capability, I would have sent my units probably around here and say attack this way and then push up, so we don't have to cross the river. In any event, it is what it is. We will do the best that we can and go forward from there. Otherwise, we're holding here pretty well. There haven't been any attacks. It's been actually very quiet here. We reduced the Chinese troops over here. I think all total we've killed about 800,000, almost a little bit more than that, in Chinese troops, either killed or captured. But overall, we're doing our best to ensure that whatever troops that we surround and engage, don't get to come back. My cat wants something here. All right, there we go. Come on there, buddy. I know, I woke you up from your sleep. My apologies. All right, so with that said, let's go ahead and continue the game here. I think part of the problem here is the Chinese are doing a spoiling attack here, so that's making life a little bit miserable in this conflict. Okay, we had a victory. Imperial War Ministry has been built, so all of our organization will be increasing by 5% here. Reinforcement bonus will actually improve as well. So in combat, while having units that are not actually actively engaged in combat, they're just waiting in reserves, they have a 10% chance of regaining some reinforcements there. Additional 10% chance. I think I already have a chance of that. This is one that was kind of stagnating on, not doing very well. So I'm glad to see that that's coming to fruition here. Um, yeah, these will start doing better once we move into this province here. I'll leave a guy to hold it, and then we'll keep pushing eastward. So this 25%, that's not going to be quite so bad. So I think I want to pull him off the attack, so we don't die. Okay, Lanxian, that's here. Good. And they're attacking me, Wuhan. Hopefully, lack of supply is not becoming an issue either. Um, Oh, you know what? Yeah. Yeah, supply isn't actually all that bad in that province there. They're just not receiving enough of it. I have a lot of units here, so they're burning through a ton of supply. The amount of supply that we need, we can only get about half of that in here. Okay. Um, One thing I was going to check was my air power. Yeah. Yep. I need to move these interceptors further south. Let's have these guys attack out here, like so, and here. We'll do that continuously for a bit. The interceptors I have up here, I really need to move them down. Yeah, we'll move them down to here because they can't get to anywheres of any import. Close air support, excellent. Totally forgot about these guys. We need to use them here. Do that continuous for right now. I got some medium bombers. They're resting, reorganizing. Let's move them over to Taiwan. I got some light bombers here. You know what? Um, that's actually looking much better now. Let us have them begin to attack here only for, say, the next month or so. And we've got some close air support there. We will do the same. And we have some close air support. We will do the same. And these interceptors are flying around. Okay, so now I've got 3 sets of bombers, 3 wings of bombers that will be assisting in the battle here on Macau. Hopefully that'll push things a bit further. And I'm moving my. Also, I got a fighter bomber unit running over targets of opportunity in this area here. Once my medium bombers come down there and they rest and reorg, I'll see if I can't use them down here in the south. All right. That was an aspect I think I was forgetting about, was the air power that I could use here. I had shifted my planes around in such a manner that they would be used. Just forgot to actually do that. Okay. Yeah, that's not looking good for this guy, so let's go ahead and pull him off. You can see how quickly I'm not too worried about interceptor versus bombers. How do they have heavy bombers? You see how quickly we get this notification that we're under attack, and then how quickly the next card pops up saying we won. The AI likes to throw spoiling attacks every now and then. Where is he going? You know what? We need to send him down there and just provide air supply. Just continuous, over and over and over again. I have so many units here and not getting enough supply in there naturally, that we need the transport planes to drop off supplies to my guys. It's looking a little bit better. I'm thinking that might be due to my bombers coming in and attacking. Okay, so that was just that 3% that I saw. That was kind of fake, if you will. He needs to retreat back as well. You know what? Oh, I've got, yeah. He's coming over, but I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I may have to just fold in on Shantou and just, call it what it is. a poor choice for an amphibious assault. Again, like I said, I had chosen here off of Fuzhou rather than the next closest victory point because I wanted to kind of leapfrog a little bit. I knew I could make it all the way to here with a naval invasion or amphibious invasion from Fuzhou, but I wanted to get Shantou and then do the invasion from Shantou. Plus, two, was kind of thinking the next set of operation was to move down this river towards here. If I had Shantou and the surrounding area, then I wouldn't have to go quite so far. Would have to have so many units moving down that way. We can click off the infantry because we don't have any reinforcements coming. Sorry for making people dizzy. Wow, why are the Marines losing so much? Losing half a point of organization each hour here. These guys should be like dying very rapidly, but for whatever reason, they are not. Advanced education. Pardon me. 1940 text, we'll go ahead and cancel that. That will provide some additional leadership here. Much needed at this point. We need lots and lots of research. This is looking better and better. Hopefully, we'll be able to push through here rapidly because I need to cut off this whole entire section soon so I can begin my movement from the east here westward. Oh, we got attacked here at that province. I got you. Let's see how we're doing here. So these two guys, they can be there. That's fine. All of these guys, I don't need them all here. I just need one infantry unit to stay here. They can move in here. Leave another infantry unit. They can then move there. Leave light specialized. Move into there. Move into there. They're already moving into there. They're moving around. They're just resting. They're resting. And I've got units that I can move into here. Let's go ahead and do that. I'll move the first into here and the second. Sure, why not? The seventh needs to come in this way, and the sixth will assist in that attack here. They'll move in directly, but they will assist. Who's moving to Gushi here? Oh, them, because yeah, those guys are over there. So the attack here should get, yeah, see that attack break off. Dengxian, indeed, that worked. We'll have him support the attack, so that should look a little bit better now. Yep. This is the only one that's not looking all that great, but quite honestly, that's fine. We'll keep the pressure on. Once this province falls and we move in, we'll be moving along the river here, and this will be the next province to be attacked. So that's going to be a win for us. Tezao, there we go. We won. Dropped to 21%. And that's probably because our attack efficiency is just greatly impacted by the lack of supplies. Yep, there we are. Lack of supplies. Like I said, I need more supplies being brought in here. Unfortunately, I got too many units here. Let's bring these militia out of here. And just staff the line there. Infantry radio, 1940 tech, we'll go ahead and remove it. Leadership has improved greatly. We want to drop this back down to 40 so we can put the remainder of our leadership towards officers. We are now gaining 152 officers a day. We're down by 20,000 officers. Um, that's quite a long ways to go to get back up to 100%. But my goal is to get to 90%, and then I'll cut this down by half. Feng that's here. Okay. I would really like to begin movement to the west there, but oh my goodness, you know what? We just can't do this any further. Well, yeah, yeah, we're gonna pull back all to Shantou here. Lost a lot of troops. I don't know why they were doing so much better than my Marines, but other than perhaps it's on the plains and Marines just aren't, they're not gonna be able to defend very well there. I'm pulling everybody back to Shantou, and we should be able to hold that city. This just is not going very well at all. People are still out of supply. At least pulling the out of supply militia out of that conflict here. But unfortunately, what's going to end up happening is like this guy, he's going to start losing organization because he's out of supply. This may not be going the way I want it to. I really had hopes to be able to cut off another large swath of land and troops, but the Chinese are holding pretty well. Though that said, there's now only an armor unit left behind. Armor units are not great on defense, really, even against river, as the Germans learned to their consternation in Russia. So if I just let this keep going, I should conceivably win. Thanks, Ian. Okay. Giant infrastructure. Okay, that's dropping off. Secretary of Public Information. Oh, there we are. Giant infrastructure, 1940 tech, Secretary of Public Information Education, and supply transportation. These are all things that 1940 tech. We see light at the end of the tunnel. Good. So the one was manpower. This one's leadership. Kind of, they work in conjunction with each other. Supply transfer cost. Um, that cost decreases a bit. Transport increases a bit. Handy. Hopefully that will help out here because we really need the help. I'm almost of the opinion to just begin operations here anyway. I foresee that this is going to take too long to engage. So I'm thinking, let's just go ahead and um, perform our attacks here from the east. We'll just push westward. It can be a slow, steady push. Um, but at this point, I feel that I need to at least make some sort of movement overall over here, so we can potentially the Chinese may react to that. If they begin to escape at this point, considering we only have 3 months left in the year, and I did make a promise that I would wrap up combat operations down here by then, we really need to start making some progress here. Um, Except I don't have enough units for everything that I need to do. So let's see. He will stay behind. We're going to go ahead and move there and there. Okay. He is going to do the same and come up that way. This way we kind of cut off this small portion here, and we start knocking on this door and hopefully help open this up. I like that plan. We're going to leave the 22nd behind. He's going to come up and around and do that. These guys, we can go ahead and just a straight out attack there. Ditto here. We can attack and take that province. Start pushing back. Here, we could potentially do the same here. So let's go ahead and do that and this. And then these guys will attack along those provinces. Okay. So we got some more combat initiated. They ran away at that province here. They said, we don't want none of this. That's going to be kind of difficult, but that's all right. We lost the effects of propaganda fails too. Good. 0.06 now instead of 0.05. Good. Supply organization. Supply, that's 1940 tech. We'll move that. Oh, and let's put, get that back to 40. 155 officers a day. Good to see. This will improve our supply throughput and transport again. Nexian, good. We took that out. Nanping, we're pushing back there. This is going to be a good combat. This might take a little bit, but I think we'll eventually win. In any event, once this guy moves here, he can support the attack there. That's fine. Yeah, all these guys are moving into here. Okay, good. Yeah, we have pulled back fully to Shantou at this point. I'm just going to call it a lost cause. My Marines are just not going to be able to defend by themselves on a singular plain province. That was a very bloody battle. That was one that I think, yeah, it was in the red, 25% or something like that. Our units have come up and helped reinforce. Which, speaking of, let me take these two guys. They're going to go through here as well, and then here. And they're going to do that. He is going to move in like so. They're attacking. He's attacking. Okay. Cool. We're getting this trailing edge of phase 3 of the previous operation. I wanted to have it wrapped up before I start moving to this operation because I would have sufficient troops then, I feel, to go ahead and move down this river and cut off, help cut off this, create a second wall, help cut off this here. We'll see. Things will be moving swiftly at this point, I feel. That's going better. And yeah, the air power is helping win the day. Submarine class advance. That's 1939 tech. That's next year, but I consider submarine tech very urgent, important research. So I will keep. I'll just keep researching it. I'll leave it in the queue here. Formation of 21st Army. So it looks like a core headquarter unit. Where are you at? Over here. Well, we'll assign you first of all up to Beijing. I need to move him out here. That way we can provide shore bombardment support, and he needs to come down to here, the Paratus Reef, and just sit there. Provide shore bombardment support on Shantou as needed. Yeah, I think I'll just leave that core headquarter unit here. He's not going to be very helpful whatsoever at this point. Okay, good. Ping G. Yep, this phase is wrapping up swiftly here. Wuha, we'll be losing 2 more provinces here. The bad news, it'll mean that Shantou can be attacked from multiple sides, multiple provinces, 4. In fact, you can see they're already beginning to attack. However, I don't think that cavalry unit's going to have a good time here. Oof. You know what? It's too late to pull them out, isn't it? Well, not paratroops. There's no fleet that can be loaded onto. There's plenty of fleets. All right, we'll see what happens. Basic torpedo. Battle of Zaxian. Yeah, then once I have all of these taken care of, then I'll push the units that I need up to here and send them down south along this river here to begin work on creating that second wall. 65%, doing much better. However, yeah, lack of supplies is just hurting. Finland, money for rare. We're going up 13. Sure, let's go ahead and buy rare materials. We could use that. We're down 8. Netherlands. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy from Netherlands. No, actually decline. We're only gaining 13 bucks a turn here. I think we actually got some taxes. Yeah, each month we get taxes, so we had a pretty big, decent jump there. So we're taking moderate taxes here. I don't has I don't recall the entertainment kicking in, so that'll cost us $1,000. But I know the one building that gave me organization, the War Ministry popped in. Again, I would love to, but I really need to gain some money. Okay, another light infantry. As I said, we're going to go ahead and load them up and drop them off in Shantou. Right? No. You know what? Let's disembark. Let's wait. Get some organization, say 30, 40% organization, and then I'll ship them out to Shantou. Buying manganese. No, thank you. We don't need it. We're seeing that shore bombardment help out now. Good. He's getting attacked. They're getting attacked. Okay. We'll be pushing through to here pretty soon. I can see, yeah, they're Chinese are kind of now filtering their way south a little bit because they see what's happening and don't want any part of it. All right, so we got the line set up here. I'm in no condition really to begin making any pushes, but that said, yeah, that said, let's have our specialized light infantry move here, and then we can have this light specialized infantry attack here and be supported from the unit there. I like that. I like that plan. We'll move this cavalry unit down there. Looks like they're moving another garrison unit out. Unfortunately, I mean, I could do something about it, and I will actually. I've got these cavalry units moving in, full strength cavalry units moving in. 4 of them. They are still about a month away, and the main reason why I want to get this so I can consolidate my line a little bit more effectively, move more troops further south, especially we can kind of push this way toward that victory point, and in conjunction with a light eastward push, move into the Gungzai Clique here. All right, troops are moving forward. And let's see here. Let's move him over here. These guys are moving all like that. Okay. These guys, we'll just have them go, no. We'll do this. move straight down there. That way, then they're set up so they can begin their southern move after that. Which actually, you know what? We will order them, them to do. These guys can move like so. Let's do that. Okay, looking better. We need supplies. Is this guy? Yeah, he's giving supplies, but it's just one transport plane, so I'm not able to provide all that much in the way of supplies. He needs to stop attacking, and he will actually move over and get out of the operational area. I mean, we're going to win, but my guys are so out of supply at this point, I don't know if I'll be able to continue the attack afterwards. Okay, that's doing good. My westward push here is doing excellent. Lost Chazelle, that's here. I was anticipating that. Dexing. Okay, we are making some moves, good moves. Oh, one unit's coming over that way, I see. He can support the attack and help complete it. The this guy, when does he? We'll have him support the attack as well. Kind of operating on a shoestring budget all throughout this here, but nothing much I can do about that. Cruiser horizontal protection, 1941 tech. We'll drop that off. We won in Shantou. They took way too many casualties. One in Guangzhou. And are back under attack on Shantou. But that's not going to go well for them again either, even with that German trained. So many German trained different units. Curse you, Germany. Curse you. Organization 12%. Okay. We won in Shantou. They can keep attacking me in Shantou. I'm with the way I'm situated now. I feel that they would have to do a all-out assault to try to dislodge me, and I don't think the AI is going to perform that. Carrier aircraft prototype. Yep. And I need this to drop a little bit further here. On that note, okay, all of our research doing good. Every now and then you do need to check your research because sometimes something changes. There's a requirement that gets lost for a piece of research technology, and then it's sitting here in the queue. It's just it's not you're not spending anything on it, but it's just sitting in there, and there's nothing you can do about it. It'll be red like these. It's just good to go ahead and exit out and get rid of it. I just check that queue every now and then just to make sure. Oh, you know what? Totally forgot, but that's all right. We need to move this down. There we go. Okay, so all of our fleets are being shippings being researched are being built at this point in time. Um, that amount of IC will be equivalent to that last heavy cruiser and a couple of these industry factories that I need. Let's get some reinforcements. 0.06. About 110 days. This will, by the end of the year, that'll go back to zero. That's fine. That's not impacting me too dramatically. That armor unit is just going to die here soon. We're pushing, pushing, pushing. Let's have him, support the attack there. That improved the odds overall. This way too, I mean, moving south on the river is still in the cards, but I think just that solely was too ambitious. Cutting across here opens up a line of supply. Once I can eliminate the forces here, then we've got supply able to pour in all over the place. So that'll help out greatly. Um, hmm, well then, that's rather ill. So let me go ahead and attack here. The 11th will move up there, and he will support the attack, and he will come down. Yeah, he's just going to stay there. Here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 provinces responsible for and adjacent to 2, so I can't do anything about that. Let's do this here. We're going to attack here, drop an infantry off, attack here, drop an infantry off, attack here, drop my marine off, and then attack there. Yeah, they'll support. Can we do support there? Make this a little bit better. Yeah. Lower our reinforcements. Good, good, good. All around looking great. 1,000 metal lost. Not that big of a deal, really. Could I? I should say, for every 1,000 metal you steal, you get 10,000 energy. At this point, we're gaining almost 200 a day, but I mean, we can't gain anymore. I literally could lose 10,000 energy, and I'll get it back within a matter of a couple of weeks. Okay, that conflict went well. We lost Puning, so we're totally surrounded in Shantou at this point. Veteran Army. This is due to how many battles we have fought. This is all very good stuff to be getting here. Propaganda fails. I'm kind of wondering if I should pull out some of my forces here. Should I declare Shantou a failure at this point? Pull out and move out to here. Bring all my Marines together. Let's get our headquarter units and the weaker Marines together here. There we go. Drop them off at Haikou. Yeah, I like that idea. 1 at Pengzai. So we're coming in on their rear. Partisan appeared out of nowhere. Let's have him attack and remove him. And probably spending too much in reinforcements, yeah. Okay, so we're pretty much done in the west with what we have right now. I am attacking here. Oh, I was going to support that attack. So he can move in, and then he'll return the favor. He'll then attack, and he will support. Yeah, I can't really move anywhere else at this point in time. I have a cavalry unit. He can support that attack as well. That's not going to improve it dramatically, but they could be helpful. I still have the cav. Like I said, they're a month away. But 2 of them's coming in. They'll be there next month, a couple weeks. Once I have sufficient force, I will then go ahead and move a guy here. I will go ahead and attack this province, try to push him out. That way we can kind of redo our line a little bit better. free up some units and begin to push southward from this point here. So we've finished phase 3 entirely. Congratulations, everybody. Took forever, but that's all right. The next organizational phase, it's taking forever to kick off properly, but it's being helped. So we're attacking with 4 units there. Okay. We got more coming. He can move in as well. And that should improve the odds a little bit, maybe. No, not much so. Major victory. Small warship damage control. That's 37 tech. We'll let that ride. And Battle of Hukau. Wow. So yeah, that was a very, very bloody battle. We lost almost 3 times as many troops as the enemy did. When we had a 4-to-1 odd ratio here, just unreal. And the sad thing is, I can't move into the province. None of these guys have supply. That is terrible. And everybody that was out of supply, they've lost their organization entirely. Things are going from bad to worse now. We need that combat needs to finish up. The cavalry needs to decide, that they're not going to win and cease attacking. I lose about a percentage point an hour here. Nanjing finally won there. Good. Winter is coming, and we can remove the objectives from there. Czechoslovakia. So Germany is all set. Well before, I think you can get Czechoslovakia in 38. Sometimes I play Germany, depending upon how I'm playing, how I'm doing. Sometimes it may take me into early 39 before I'm able to consolidate and get it all, but that is good to see, though, that Germany's finally getting there. So we're now going to leave him behind, and he's going to come in along the river like so. He will attack conversely here with him supporting. They're out of supply. I can't do, or not, they're out of supply. They were out of supply. They lost all their org. That's the same thing happened with these guys. They were starting to lose organization because they were out of supply. Same with my armor units. They're out of supply, out of supply. Everybody that's out of supply is just losing organization. And now we've got enemy units that moved into here. I don't have anybody that can, well, he can attack. Doesn't really have much in the way of supply. Distressing and no happy times there. But what can I do? Entertainment show. We lose $2,000, but we gain additional amount. We'll be seeing that tomorrow towards our consumer goods. We're up to 60% chance to now get a good bonus. I think I want to go ahead and press. We're doing okay. No, we're not doing okay money. Let's actually nationalize the private sector again for the next 6 months here, roughly. And do we get the? No, we actually lost 5% more, but that's not that big of a deal. Okay. Chinese are now giving ground all over the place. And you know what? We're going to take it at this point. Oh, we're under attack here. Okay. Now we're not, so we shall support that attack there. Yeah, my ideal was it just is not working properly there. Pay for army. Now they cost $675. Ugh. Battle. Why? Yushan. There's our entertainment shows. We're getting a little bit of boost towards money. 2%, and our consumer goods went up by about 2% there. So that doesn't really do much. Yeah. Still going down by 0.05, but okay, we'll let that ride. Cruiser vertical protection, it's 1941 tech. We'll remove that. Get that back to 40. We're gaining 171 officers a day, and we're up to 85%. Hallelujah. One at Yinchang, and we're pushing here. Do I have any further units? Not really. I kind of want to leave everybody else here that's here behind. And they're attacking there, okay. But they can come in and attack. Okay, that's finished here. He needs to support the attack so we can kill them quicker. Let's see, we are up to 37%. We are evacuating Chantal. Let me pull these guys off. We're going to rebase for right now. That leaves 2 fleets. He will get on a fleet, or on a, yeah, he'll get on a fleet, go directly to there. And this other guy is going to get on board a fleet, and he's going to go directly there as well. Brings all my Marines into one area. We can actually then begin a push into Gungzai Clique with the Marines solely. Albania would like supplies for money. Sure. We will accept that. We have abandoned the position there. Sad because really, for the longest time, many weeks, and even a few months, I think, there wasn't anything going on. And all of a sudden now the Chinese have decided, yeah, we're going to go ahead and do something about that. 1,000 fuels stolen. Thieves. Our fleets, I'm going to go ahead and move my torpedo boats back up here. And this destroyer fleet is going to set up shop here and patrol. Okay, those guys keep doing what they're doing. Same here. This destroyer fleet, have them come over here and set up shop. Okay. All right. Okay, we finally won at Hukao again. I mean, a second time. It's just a matter of who actually gets to move in there and in what sort of order they're going to be in. Poland is mobilizing. Ugh. You know, this just not my day in this regards here. Let's have him also attack into there. Let's have these guys also attack into there. Everybody else kind of leave behind. Rebels will attack and kill them. Shantou. Yep. There went. I mean, it was a well organized and executed amphibious assault, and then for the longest time, nothing was going on there until just recently. Okay, the interceptors are messing around with my close air assault guys here. I'm going to have these guys fly around and hopefully help out. There we go. They need to stop. Yeah, let me take a quick look at my air units, see where everybody's at. I could use them. They're good to go. We'll do a little bit of target of opportunity attacks here in this area. They're looking good. They could afford to rest a little bit. Let's go ahead and have them rummage around in this area. Again, targets opportunity, assist in the battles going on in that entire area here. Those three, yeah, they need to rest and reorg. Interceptors are doing well. Medium bombers, they just need to chill. And that's my ace. Okay. He is ready, I would say, at this point. We're going to ship him out to here. And he's going to be involved with taking on. Actually, you know what? Yeah. We're going to have him actually come here, rebase to here, pick up the headquarter unit, and then those guys will come over to here. This guy, he needs to remove himself there. Yeah, there isn't much I could do about that. I mean, I could move him down a little bit closer to Fuzhou. That might get him within range. But okay. So transporting the one unit over here, pick up the headquarter unit, come pop over here, assign the two specialized light infantry to that new headquarter unit, and utilize them in the manner that they need to be used in. 1941, we'll remove that tech. France is mobilizing. Kill the partisans. Wouldn't expect anything different. This, I just had such grandiose plans apparently for this here. Lost fuel, that's okay. So I think part of the problem is we're attacking in two fronts here. We'll have them support and these guys also support. Try to finish this battle quickly enough here. And the final part of phase 3 is wrapping up. As soon as I move in there, we can call that phase 3, that operation, complete. This entire operation, it just started off poorly, but we're making some headway with the eastern, the pushes westward from the east. So I think that we'll recover and do much better. Yang, Pengzai. As soon as I can come into here, I'll have one unit attacking from the rear there, and I have the other unit actually provide support. That will be very, very helpful. Secondary guns, that's 39 tech. We'll go ahead and cancel that out for right now. Otherwise, I don't think there's too much more. We're attacking here. Oh, here we go. We're attacking there. Let's have him go here. All right. To Jinxie. And if I can, I'll throw in another couple units to go continue going westward here to kind of cut off this area. Start opening up some dagger thrusts, I guess I could call it here. Dagger and sword thrusts, trying to push in and relieve some of the pressure here so we can at least come south. Oh, a unit moved in. but they're going to be dying very soon here. Sure enough. Okay. These guys are still making their way. They're still making their way, and they're still making their way down south there. Yang. I'm not sure why there's an arrow pointing this way. We're not under attack here, so odd. That's 4 garrison units. Again, I would like to reduce that. Can I do so? So I've got troops coming in here. Let's just have them go directly there once they've made it. Looks like Zibi Ma is holding their territories quite handily at this point. That's good to see. We'll have him march on down there. So as they come in, they'll be attacking here. I can actually move him. He's not next to any enemy units. I'll have him move in there as well. With the exception of the units that I've got going down south here, these guys minus, let's say, him, are going to go here. He'll support it. Not him, but he'll support. They will support. And they will support. Let's see if we have a better round of battle here. There's 4 garrison units. It's got to go better this time. 3 garrison units, actually. Victory, Kayun. Yeah, that was a pretty long drawn out battle there. That cav unit was getting wiped. Oh, interesting. I'm going to have... Oh, no, I'm not going to have anybody do anything. Yeah, if Manchukuo wants to come in and kill that unit, more power to him. So they're attacking me here. That is foolish. I have reinforcements coming in. Speaking of, how are these guys doing? We'll let them sit for a bit longer. Rest and reorg. Yeah, okay. Battle of Woohoo. Cruiser, light anti-air. 41 tech will remove that. Okay. Overall, still, I feel we're doing well. I mean, we're pushing westward here. There's less. This area used to be far greater. So we're definitely whittling away at the Chinese position here. I just was hoping to do a little bit more, a little bit better. Okay, costly battle there, but finally we dislodged the Chinese. Supplies for money, sure. We'll go ahead and do that. At this point, we probably need to boost up to say 42. Because yeah, we dipped below 30,000. Well, we did buy some things, but nonetheless, we kind of need to get back up to 50,000 as soon as we can. I'm going to cut my upgrades to 0. There we go. 0.05. So every 10 days, half a point. We'll get there. If it was easy, then this game would not be worth playing. Because it's so difficult and at times frustrating, it, in my opinion, makes that a very good game. Okay, we're getting attacked. Yeah, they're trying to spoil there. Finally, at least one of my new operations is succeeding, is doing well. So we're beginning to push through here. It's a lot of the Chinese just attacking me over and over again for no reason. I'm going to move these guys here. And we're also going to move him around there like so. The rest of these guys I'll keep where they're at for right now. That's looking good. Oh, we actually killed a garrison unit, or at least made it retreat, I should say. Finally, that battle's going well. We're going to be pushing down through here, as you can see. The idea is to follow along the river, create like a second wall, if you will. The Chinese are going to, they'll still be able to escape via south and into the Gungzai Clique as need be, but pushing down this way, once I make some adjustments around here, I can kind of cut over this way, or get down to the river and cut over this way, and cut off that bunch of units. Reaching the end of the episode here, well beyond the 45-minute mark, and don't want to get to 1 hour here, and I think I'll go ahead and save it here. It's been a little while, well over a month. Tom, what are you doing? And I'll thank everybody for watching. Please provide comments. Remind me to save a little bit more often than once a month. Once a week would be nice. And if you have any questions, please provide that in the below area for comments and questions. Be happy to answer them. In the meantime, though, hope everybody has a great day. Thank you for viewing this episode. Take care.